everyone should be able to see my screen in just a moment. And you guys, thank you again for being patient and waiting for me here. I just wanted to make sure that we got some good sound quality today so that, you know, future you can go on our website, watch these webinars in the future, and hopefully they'll sound great and not like I'm in an aquarium bowl. All right, you guys, so today the topic that we're going to talk about is the new set and forget drag and drop feature. And basically what it is it's a really new great way for you to be able to create and edit templates or campaigns for your emails. Okay. So, like always, a little bit of housekeeping at the beginning of the webinar here. Should be about 30 minutes or so, and then, of course, I'll always stick around at the end to answer questions. We're already about 10 minutes in, so again, I apologize for being tardy. You guys, my microphone is on, of course, and everyone else is automatically muted. And of course your speakers must be turned on to hear the webinar. So hopefully by now, if you haven't turned on your speakers, you've realized that the webinar is starting and you're turning them on now. You guys, I will take questions during the webinar, and I'll take them after as well using the chat box. So I'll pause periodically to check the questions in the chat box just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. You guys, if the question pertains to what we're talking about at that moment, I will answer the question. If it's something that I feel like maybe you and I should speak about offline or we can talk about it afterwards, we'll table it until after the webinar is complete. And then you guys, of course, if you have further questions or if you want more information, you can always post questions to our Facebook page. And I'll always get those questions as well. Okay, so it looks like I do have a question, so I'm just going to pause for a moment and take a look. Okay, just getting some feedback about the volume, you guys. So I just want to make sure that everyone is hearing me now. All right, so I'm going to continue on here. Okay, so learning objectives for today are to understand the key components that make up the new drag and drop email editor. So of course, we're going to take a look at that together today. We'll also create an email together, so how to create an email using the editor, how to preview the email using the web view and also the mobile view, and also how to send out a test for the emails, which is just the same, but of course we'll review that because it's always important, even though you're previewing what this email is going to look like in the editor, it's always important to still send a test. All right, so you guys, I'm actually going to take you right into GCast here and we're going to have a live demonstration. All right. I'm just going to take you to the account where I have it set up here. All right. So actually, before we take a look at the editor, you guys, if you are interested in using it after we look today, which I know you all will be because it's so easy to use and it's going to make creating your template so much more fun and exciting. But if you are going to use the editor, you want to set up your links first because there's an actually really easy way to add in your social media links and your website links into this editor. So if we can go and configure and set up those links ahead of time, that'll make it easier for you when you're creating your campaigns. So I'm going to go into the admin page here. Okay, and then from the admin page, I'm actually going to go into the site preferences. Okay, and then I'm going to go right into that second tab for campaign settings. Okay, so you've probably all visited this screen before. If you've had training from myself, I know you have, as well as from Richard. So if you've had any training there, I'm sure that we've been in this screen before, but if you scroll down, you're going to see a new section down here at the bottom. So you can see the section for Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on, where you can actually go in and add your links here. And then they're easily able to be added into your email templates using the new drag and drop editor. Okay, so you just fill in the links there, you guys. You could also copy and paste, so if you just browse to the pages, copy and paste them in here, and then go ahead and save them down there at the bottom. Hey, you guys, any questions about that? All right, great. Okay, so guys, I'm going to take you in to look at where we can actually create the new templates using the new editor. So I'm going to go right up into the Campaign Manager. All right, and then in the Campaign Manager, you can see right here I have the Email Creator drag and drop button, which is new. You wouldn't have seen this button before. You guys, it's also important to note that it's currently in beta version, okay, which means that they're still testing out some of the quirkiness of the tool, and you might find that some features don't work exactly like they're supposed to or that they've specified, because they still are working out the functionality and working out some of those quirks, like I said. So it's going to be out of beta mode soon, but it is still in beta, so you might find that not everything is 100% quite yet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Email Creator here, and I'm going to go in there. All right, perfect. Okay, so it opens up my layout screen here, and right up at the top you can see that the first thing I would want to do is I would want to fill in the subject. So the subject line is still, of course, what the client gets in their inbox. All right, so great gift ideas at company name. You know, we have the holidays coming up here. Okay, so you guys, you can see here that in the template, it's just currently blank and it just says drop here. Okay, up here at the top, I have undo and redo. So just like, you know, the editor before, I can undo my last action or redo what I've just undone to make sure that I put it back the way that I thought I liked it, right? I also have mobile preview and desktop or webmail preview. So this is how we'll be able to actually preview the template once we drag and drop some of these items into it. Okay, so you can see the very first thing that we're looking at here is the layout. Okay, that layout tab gives us all these options on what we can drag and drop, quote unquote, right? Drag and drop into our new email here. Okay, so you can see I have text columns, I have a double text column, I have image blocks, image and text in another view, and so on and so forth. And then at the bottom, you guys, I have these share and connect options. So where I just showed you in the site preferences to add in your links, this will come into play when we talk about this connect section down here. The very first thing that I'm going to drag and drop into my email is the share options, because I want those to go right at the top of my email. So I'm just going to click and drag. Now you can see it brings me right in, and you may or may not be able to see that the box is now green. So the template itself, there's a green box around it, letting me know that I can indeed drop that item there. Okay, so I drop it in there, and you can see it puts in a Facebook, a tweet, and a send. Okay, so this is enabling your clients or anybody that gets this email to be able to share it to their Facebook page. So if they think it's really important or they're really excited about the content, they can share it. They can tweet it, and they can also send it to a friend via email. Okay, you guys, over on the right-hand side here, I also have this edit option. So if I click on that and click on that particular box, it gives me the option to actually edit which items I would like to see up there. So if I uncheck the box for send to a friend by email, you can see that up in the box it's now disappeared. But I want that to remain there. Okay, I can also align it. So maybe I want it in the center, or maybe I'd like it on the right-hand side. Okay, so you have some options on where you'd like to see those share items. I'm going to keep it there on the right-hand side. Okay, you guys, you also have styling, and you can see it says email background style. Okay, right here you see it says background color. And it says click here to view a known issue. So you guys remember that I did state that the item is still in beta. So there is a known issue where the background color is not currently updating. So they know about it. They're letting us know that they know about it. And they're currently working on fixing it before it comes out of beta. So right here where it says email background style, I should be able to pick a color or choose a color code to be able to color the background of that particular block. Okay, and then down here at the bottom you can see, again, background color. So that option is also currently not working. But the other options you can see I can choose border colors, border numbers. So the higher you go in number, the higher, the thicker the border gets. Okay, and then down here you can actually choose a font. So if this were a text box, I might want to choose a font, so Tahoma, or maybe I like Times New Roman. Okay, and then I can choose my font size and so on there as well. Okay, I'm going to go back to the layout here. And back in the layout, I'm going to go ahead and add an image now. Okay, because I want to add my company logo right up there at the top of the email. Okay, so I'm going to click on image and I'm going to drop it. You can see again the box lights up, letting me know that I can drop my image there. Okay, and now there's a browse button, so I can click on that browse and go to my image library and upload the image that I'd like to use. Okay, so I'm just checking the chat box here to see if anybody has any questions so far. All right, looks like everyone's okay at the moment. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and choose on that browse option so that I can go and browse my image library. Okay, so it's very similar to picking images in the email template section where I have my images and then I also have the shortcuts images here as well. Okay, and then I'm just going to choose select to choose my image. Okay, so same thing with this particular section. With an image, I can click on it, and then in the edit screen, I can actually take a look at the image properties. So do I want this to be a link? Well, it's my company website, so let's link it to the website. Okay, image description. So you guys, if the client gets this email in their inbox and their email doesn't display the images, they have to maybe ask it to display, it would give a description in the blank box of what this was. Okay, and I can also specify a size for this as well. So right here where it says constrain proportions, this will make sure that the proportions stay just like they are here. Meaning that if I change my width, it's going to automatically update my height. Okay, you guys, I can also give a border to this image. Okay, and edit with Avery, we'll take a look at in just a moment, you guys, when we add another image to this item. Okay, so you can see it's added that border, but because my image isn't actually as large as the box, I'm going to take that border away because it doesn't look right there, does it? And there we go. That looks much better. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my layout now. And now I want to add some text. Okay, so I'm going to add a text column here. Okay, and when I go to edit, I don't necessarily want to use this text, of course, because, well, it's not in a language that I understand, first of all. So let's go ahead and get rid of that, shall we? All right, so up here, you guys, you'll notice that I have this option that says choose some promotion copy content. Okay, so the email that I'm putting together here is some great gift ideas for the holidays. So what I have in mind is that I'm going to offer a retail discount to anybody that purchases a gift card. Okay, so I'm going to look for like a buy one, get one template or something like that I can change up just a little bit to fit what I need here. So up here in Shortcut Software Administration, look, I do have a buy one product service, get one product service for free. So I'm just going to use one of those templates. Let's check out what they say here. So I usually have 3 options underneath the section, a casual, a formal, and a funky. I usually go for the funky because it kind of fits my personality best. All right, so let's see what it says. Hi, given name. Get excited because spoiling yourself just became double the fun at company name. So this sounds like definitely something that I can use and change up just a little bit of the wording to fit my need here. So up here at the top, I'm going to go ahead and click Insert this content. All right, so it puts it in there for me, and I'm going to go ahead and just highlight the whole section and make some changes here. I like Tahoma, so I'm going to use that font. Oh, that's a bit big. I'm going to go back to 14. There we go. And you know what? I'm going to center it as well. And I'm going to put some more spaces in between because I like spaces. All right, and then I can go ahead and edit the content. So get excited because spoiling yourself just became double the fun. Well, that's not exactly what we're doing at the holidays, so I'm going to change this a bit. All right, so get excited because spoiling your family and friends during the holidays just got easier thanks to company name. Okay, for a limited time only, and then it allows you to fill in what they buy one and get one. So I'm going to change this up a bit too because it's not buy one, get one free. It's buy something, get something else. So you can see as I'm editing the text box over here to the right that the email over on the left is updating as well. When you purchase, oh, let's see, I haven't actually thought about what I want to say here. Let's not try and be fancy. All right, so for a limited time, when you purchase a gift card, you get 15% off any retail item of your choice. Okay, and then it says, with this gift that keeps on giving, what are you waiting for? So I'm going to say, with this awesome gift idea, what are you waiting for? Okay, to find out more and book your appointment. So this isn't really about them booking. So I'm just going to say to find out more, contact us today on the phone number or visit the website. Okay, the team at or the salon team. Okay, so that's what I want to say to my clients about the discount that they can get. Okay, so it's enticing them to come in and purchase gift cards from us, and it's also enticing them to come in and buy retail at the same time and hopefully be able to get all of their shopping done in one place. Actually, that's a really good line. All right. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is I want to add a couple of images. Okay, so up here I'm going to go back to my layout and I'm going to add in this image block right here. Okay, and I'm going to go in and add a couple of images here. I'm going to go into the shortcuts library and take a look at what I can find in there. Okay, I'm going to pause for just a moment, you guys. It looks like we have a question. Okay, so it looks like there's a question. Is there a promotion copy? So that promotion copy content that I pulled down with the information that let me actually copy a pre-written email, the question is that available to you guys? And the answer is absolutely. It's available in this new editor, and it's also available in the old editor if you choose to still create your emails the old way. The button is exactly the same. It just, when you wave your mouse over the top of it, it says choose some promotion copy content, and you can go in there and view the library. So I hope that answers the question, Vicki. All right, cool. So you guys, back to the image library here, and I'm actually going to go ahead and select the image for the left-hand side of my email here. So I think there's some like special offer pictures in here or something, because that's what I have going on, right, as a special offer. Yeah, there's one. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm just going to go ahead and select that image. Okay, and I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to change its size just a little bit. You guys, the width of the template is 600, so if I'm putting 2 images in here and putting 2 images in here, I want them to be the width of the template itself. I'm going to make them each 300. Okay, then you guys, I'm also going to take you in to look at the Avery options in here. It actually gives you some options on customizing your image. So some putting frames around it, cropping an image, the orientation, so rotating it, mirror image. Okay, so now without actually having to have skills in using Photoshop and things like that, you actually have some options on putting more contrast or brightness against images, brightening them up to add them into your library. So I'm just going to put a frame around this guy. There we go. All right. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and select my second image here as well. So I'm just going to go Browse. Okay, and I'm going to go back into that image library. I'm going to look for an image that has some products on it, maybe some shampoo or something. There we go. How about these? These look like some spa products, but that's okay. I'm offering 15% off any retail item. And I'm going to do the same to that image. I'm going to go into Avery, and I'm going to choose a border, a frame, excuse me. And I'm going to make it the same. There we go. Okay, now I want to go ahead and add a text box in, you guys, that allows me to put in my address and my phone number and all those good details. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the layout, and I'm pulling another text box down there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use the personalized field section up here to go ahead and insert my address and website details and everything. Okay, so I have company phone first. Okay, I have company address. We have a suite number here. So I have company address 2 as well. I have my suburb that I want to enter, right? The city, you guys, of course, right? Suburb, city. Whoops, I wanted that to be a comma, not a period. And then I want to enter my state also. Of course, company section here. Okay, new line. I'm going to enter in the zip code. Okay, and then new line, the company website. All right, and I want to make a couple of these stand out. So here, and actually first I'm going to make it all Tahoma. All right. Okay, and I'm going to center that. All right. You guys have probably noticed that as I put my mouse over the different sections that some of these little guys show up in the corner. Okay, and you're probably wondering, what are all those little guys? Okay, so this one actually would allow you to move it, so I could actually drag it down to where I wanted it maybe to be between these two sections. Okay, so there's a move option. So if you put it in there and then you decide you want it to be somewhere else, just move it. You also have copy, so if you'd like to copy the same exact cell, you can do that. And then you have delete, so if you've put something in and you want to take it out, just delete it. All right, so I have in my share options, I have in my image, I have in a text box. Okay, I have in an image block here that allows me to put two images side by side, and then I have another text block with all of my company details here. I'm going to put another space there. Perfect. Okay, I also want to go back to layout, and I want to add in some of this content. Okay, so I'm going to drag that option over there. Okay, and you can see it puts in every single option that they have, and then when I go to edit that particular box, I can decide whether or not I'd like it to be there. So I do have my Facebook and Twitter in here. I don't have LinkedIn. I do have my YouTube. Okay, I don't have Tumblr. You guys, can you see that as I'm unchecking the section, it actually just takes it out of the email? Okay, so that's my website. I'm going to leave that guy. I don't have Google+. I do have Instagram. No maps, but I will let them email me. Okay? When I click in the drop down here, I'd like those to go in the center. Whoops, not right. Center. All right, that's looking pretty good here. Okay, so you guys remember that up here at the top, I can now preview this. So maybe I want to save it first though. You guys, this editor also has an auto save, so if you don't save this, you just click out of the screen. Maybe you were just messing around. Next time you come back in to use the editor, it's going to ask you if you'd like to use the one that you were working on before, or if you'd like to just choose cancel and go ahead and start a brand new one. And when I save this, it will save it in the campaign manager for me. Guys, I'm just going to check the chat box here and the questions to see if anyone has any other questions. There's a question about, doesn't recent research indicate that email is fading as more and more people rely on their phone for SMS? If so, can you send these via SMS? The only option to send via SMS is actual text right now. There's no option right now to send this kind of imagery and things via text. However, remember that these emails are mobile responsive, meaning that they resize to the device that it's opened on. So hopefully in being able to easily create emails like this, you'll get more response from them because clients will be opening them on their phones. All right, so let's take a look at these preview options here. Okay, so up here I have the mobile option. Okay, so that's letting me know what it will look like on the phone. Not too shabby, huh? You can see that it does place one picture on top of the other because in the mobile view it's not able to put them side by side. Pretty schmancy, right? Imagine if I could change the background color and then use some offsetting colored text, how awesome that would look. Okay, and then of course the desktop or mobile or webmail view. Looks pretty fancy. All right, so the last thing I want to do is I actually want to put a couple more spaces in here. And then I want to preview that again. Yep, much better. Awesome. Okay, so you guys, once you've done that, down at the bottom, you'll notice you have that Save and Continue button. So then this will then just take you through the regular steps of then activating and sending out emails. So it then takes me through to my send options where I can decide when I want to send it out. Okay, so this is going to be a once only, and maybe I want to send it out tomorrow. Whoops. Reloading. I had it on once only and I changed to set and forget. It's Monday. All right, so it's a once only and I want to send it out tomorrow. Okay, I want it to go at 9 a.m. Okay, and where people are sharing an email address, I'm only going to send one copy so we don't spam them. And then save and continue. Remember with the demographics that you don't want to filter too much because really this is an e-blast, and if I have an email address for them, I probably would like them to get this email. Okay, knowing about the special that I have going on for gift cards and retail promotions. Okay, so this does have a discount attached to it, right? 15% off any retail item. So of course, I would have set up a promotion code for that. Okay, so I would just choose that promotion code and then save and continue. You guys, this is also definitely one that I would want to post to my Facebook fan page and maybe also to my Twitter. Okay, so you can see right here I can log in. Okay, so you can see it'll log me in here. And then down here, now that you can see I'm logged in, down here I can refresh that list. Right, and then of course I can decide if I want it to go to my profile or just to the salon page. Okay, and I can do the same for Twitter. You guys remember that you do have to check the boxes, so show link to read message online, show link to read message online, and the little blurb that you write in Twitter, you have to be kind of short and sweet. You only get 117 characters to write what this particular post is. All right, and then save and continue. And you guys here, you can see it says you must send a test before you can activate this campaign. Okay, so just like any other campaign, we always recommend that you send a test so that you can get it in your inbox and review it before you actually send it out. All right, so any questions? I know you guys are super excited. I'm just checking the question box here. There's a question on what will actually post to Facebook, just the link or the image too. No, it's actually the entire template itself. So your logo, the beautiful images that you put into it. So the entire imagery posts to Facebook. On Twitter, it posts a link, and then they click on the link, and then it actually sends them to the email itself as well. Okay, so just a summary, you guys, of what we've covered today. So you should now have an understanding of what's new in Set and Forget marketing, super exciting, right? How the new drag and drop feature works, and easy ways to now edit your emails, images, and campaigns without too much hassle, hopefully. So you guys, we have a special offer right now offering Managed Marketing Booster Pack. So if you sign up, you get a free personalized template package valued at $100. So you can just take a look here. And there might be a couple of you on the call today that actually already have this service, which is the Set and Forget Managed service. But you can take a look. You can sign up for just $59 and $15 per month. And what it gets you is we set up for you 6 of the core campaigns and then 1 additional campaign for 6 months. You also get a set, like I said, the set of free personalized design templates for your business. Okay, so you guys make sure that if you're interested in that you contact your account manager today, and there's the phone number, or a lot of you probably know how to contact them anyways, and you can contact them by email also. Okay, and you guys don't miss our next webinar, which is next week, Tuesday, November 12th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and that's going to be presented by Eric Pereira, and it's how to maximize your festive marketing. So how to really, really get a return and see, you know, that return on investment for the marketing for the holiday season here coming up. Okay, so you guys, if you have questions, I'm happy to stay on for the next few minutes. Again, I know we started a little late, so thank you guys so much for being patient and waiting for me. Hopefully, the recording of today's webinar is going to be awesome as well, so you guys will be able to catch that on the YouTube channel, and they should be up on our website shortly. Thank you guys so much for attending today. Again, I'll stay on for a few minutes if anybody has any questions. And we should see this feature live in your accounts in just a few days now. Okay, and you guys, I've just put my information up on the screen here as well, so if you'd like to send me an email or chat about anything that we talked about today, feel free. And again, I'm still staying on to answer questions. And Freddie, if you're still on, I know how excited you are because that's how excited I was when I first saw this also. Makes me kind of just want to sit here and create emails all day. All right, you guys. Well, it looks like everybody's gotten their questions in. And again, if anything pops up in your head after we end the webinar today, feel free to post it to Facebook or go ahead and send me an email. My email address is angel@shortcuts.net. You guys, thank you so much for your time today. And I will probably be speaking to some of you soon. And have a great week. Thank you.